environment. Now, physical are the things that you see and touch. When we say physical environment, the things that surround you, that you can see and touch. Now, can you still remember the definition of environment? Yes? Who can remember the definition of environment? This thing you've been taught from a pre-nursery class or a nursery. Who can remember the definition of environment? Where is my head showing? The definition of environment. Environment is the total surrounding. Who can complete it? Yes? In which it's not only human, so living things are also found in the environment, like animals, domestic animals, reptiles. Sometimes you can see reptiles in your environment. I'm teaching you or talking. Like reptiles. If you do that again, I will send you out of my class. So, environment is the total surroundings in which we live. What is environment, everybody?
Environment is the social
environment. Environment. Not environment. Environment is the total surrounding in which we live. Now, everybody.
Environment is the total surrounding
Again, take it again.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live. Everybody.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
So assuming I just assume that you know environment, because that's not the topic. The topic is man, influence of man and his environment. So assuming I assume that you know environment, I won't. Environment is the total surroundings in which we live. Everybody.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Take it again.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Shout it.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Again.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
So, we are asking everyone. We have social environment, we have physical environment, and so on and so forth. Can I continue with the topic, or I should? What is environment?
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Now close your eyes and say it.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Environment is the total surrounding. Environment is the total surrounding. Environment is the total surrounding in which we live. In which we live. Now, what is environment again? Take it again.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Again.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
A sound clap.
Okay, that's what we live in.
Now, influences of man and his environment. Going back to the topic. I already told you that there are different ways man can do what? Influence his environment. There are different ways man can influence his environment. Now, number one way that man can influence his environment is overpopulation. It's what?
Overpopulation.
It's overpopulation. For example, now we have somebody living in a room and they have like 10 persons inside that one room. What is that called?
Overpopulation.
That is overpopulation. We have too many persons in a particular place. It is called what? Overpopulation. When we have too many persons in a particular place, it is called what?
Overpopulation.
I did not hear you.
Overpopulation.
This place is overpopulated. That means there are too many persons in that place. Do you understand me? So if there are too many persons in a particular place, what happens? The place will be what? Overpopulated. The place will be what?
Overpopulated.
The place will be what?
Overpopulated.
Are you following me?
Yes.
When there are too many persons in a particular environment, the place is what?
Overpopulation.
Overpopulated. When there are too many persons in a particular environment, the place is what?
Overpopulated.
Overpopulated. Are you following? Now, man can influence his environment by making the environment to be too populated. When the place is too populated, what do you call it? The air will be contaminated because we know that we breathe out carbon dioxide and breathe in what? Oxygen. Are you aware of that? Now, 10 persons inside a particular room, they are all breathing out what? Carbon dioxide. Now, there is not too much fresh air that is penetrating that environment. So the place ends up being what? Choking. And you see people that will be sick easily. Are you getting it? Now, we also have number 2, we have pollution. We have what?
Pollution.
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 What did I say?
Pollution.
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 If somebody bring out gas from the anus, what do you say?
Pollution.
Yeah, polluted. Is it not like that? When the air is no longer fresh for breathing, that means the air has been what? Polluted. Are you getting it? How many of you remember when you wake up in the morning, that period, you put hand inside your nose and your finger will be black? Can you still remember that period? Because the air was what? Polluted. Now I said number 1 way man can influence his environment is what?
Overpopulation.
A sound clap. The clap is not loud. A sound clap. Number 2 is what?
Overpopulation.
Pollution.
Pollution.
Clap for miracle. Good. Why is it that just 2 persons that clap? You don't know how to answer question. Clap one now. Clap for miracle. Now, number 3 is burning fossil fuels. Burning fossil fuels. What did I say?
Burning fossil fuels.
Now that period that you were waking up, you put hand inside your nose, it's black. This was what was happening. Fossil fuels were being burned. You understand? Number 4, deforestation. What did I say?
Deforestation.
Again.
Deforestation.
Deforestation. Now what is deforestation? It is a situation where our trees are being cut down. Our forests are being what? Cleared off. You know that it is a plant that produces plants. You know plants breathe. They breathe in carbon dioxide in which we breathe out, and they breathe out oxygen in which we breathe in. So if we have plants, that's why we have plants in the school environment. If we have plants around us, we end up breathing fresh air. we end up breathing fresh air. So a situation whereby our forest that we have a lot of plants in there are being cleared out. What happened? There is no fresh air for us to breathe again. So the environment is being what? Affected. Are you following me?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what is environment again?
Environment is the total.
Wow. What is environment?
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Louder.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Again.
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
I mentioned that we have types of environment, but I mentioned two. What are they? No, types of environment is not on the board. Social environment. Clap for Alvin. Clap first now. Physical environment. Clap for Peculiar. That's good. Now I said that man can influence his environment in so many ways. Number one,
Overpollution.
Overpopulation. Clap for Alvin and Emmanuel. Number two, pollution. Not pollution. Pollution. Number three, burning fossil fuels. Like that thing I described to you. Number four, try again. Deforestation. What did I say?
Deforestation.
Take it again.
Deforestation.
Again.
Deforestation.
Again.
Deforestation.
Who can explain the meaning of deforestation? I explain it. Yes, Alvin. Louder.
Deforestation means that when a place where there's no oxygen.
No. Try again.
Deforestation means that when there's no.
Who else can try? Okay. Miracle. And they have cleared off the trees in the forest. Clap for Miracle. Have them try again next time. All right. Do you have any question for me? Question for me? Question for me? Okay, I will ask. What is environment?
Environment is the total surrounding in which we live.
Good. Types of environment.
Social environment and physical environment.
Louder.
Social environment and physical environment.
Now, ways man can affect his and influence his environment. Number one.
Overpopulation.
Again.
Overpopulation.
Again.
Overpopulation.
Again.
Overpopulation.
Again.
Overpopulation.
And I said that overpopulation is when what?
When there are too many people in one particular place.
In a particular environment. Number two is what?
Pollution.
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 Again.
Pollution.
What is a pollution?
Pollution and
He said, when the air is being polluted, that is when the air is no more comfortable for man to breathe in. Number 3 is what? Burning fossil fuel. Can you explain the meaning of burning fossil fuel? Yes?
When burning
You tried. Clap once for him. Now number 4 is what?
deforestation.
Check it again.
Deforestation.
I'm not hearing rest.
Deforestation.
The girls are trying. They do a miracle. Clap for them. Take it again.
Deforestation.
Deforestation. And I said deforestation is what?
When forest is cut or decrease the forest.
They cut down, clear the forest. That is deforestation. Alright. Now what can you say to me?
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Alright, copy your notes. You're taking another subject soon.